India's lower house of parliament, that is the Lok Sabha, resumed a special discussion on Saturday on the glorious journey of 75 years of the Constitution of India. The lower house began proceedings with members of the House speaking on 75th anniversary of the adoption of the Constitution of India. Parliamentary Affairs Minister Kiran Rijiju highlighted that Prime Minister Modi's tenure started with following the spirit of Constitution, and the government's mantra also echoes the same.
Constitution spirit, जिस spirit से हम आज तक 75 वर्ष पूरा हो गए हैं, उसमें लिखा हुआ जो शब्द होते हैं, उसके अलावा संविधान का जो स्पिरिट है, उसको भी हमने कैसे मानते हुए आगे चलने का काम किया है। मैं फक्र महसूस करता हूं, प्रधानमंत्री मोदी जी का जब कार्यकाल शुरू हुआ, उसने संविधान को उसी स्पिरिट को मानते हुए अपना सरकार का मंत्र को इस देश का सामने में रखा, और वो मंत्र है सबका साथ, सबका विकास, सबका विश्वास और सबका प्रयास.
Well, the minister also said the work done by the Minority Commission of India, stating that it is only India that has such a commission, unlike any other country. Prime Minister Narendra Modi is scheduled to respond to the debate later in the day today.
जो माइनॉरिटी कमीशन यहाँ बनाया गया है, उसका नाम है नेशनल कमीशन ऑफ माइनॉरिटीज एक्ट. मैंने चेक किया है, किसी दूसरे राष्ट्र में ऐसा कमीशन अलग से नहीं बनाया गया है. हमारे देश में जितना माइनॉरिटी कम्युनिटीज है, चाहे वो मुस्लिम हो, सिख हो, ईसाई हो, बौद्ध हो, पारसी हो, जैन हो, सबके लिए लीगल प्रोटेक्शन ही नहीं, उसके लिए एफर्मेटिव एक्शंस का जो प्रावधान है, वो भी दूसरे देशों का तुलना में कई अधिक प्रावधान हमारे देश में रखा गया है.
Well, during discussion on 75th anniversary of adoption of the Constitution of India, Lok Sabha leader of opposition Rahul Gandhi called the Constitution the longest written constitution in the world.
People call the Constitution the longest written constitution in the world. But the Constitution contains a set of ideas from one philosophy of our nation, one central philosophical set of ideas of our nation.
Also, the Rajya Sabha is scheduled to take up the special discussion on the Constitution on Monday and Tuesday. Prime Minister Modi is expected to respond to the debate on Tuesday in the upper house. And as winter session of Indian Parliament is on its way, DD India's Vishal Baristo joins us live from Parliament on this. Well, Vishal, special discussion on the glorious journey of 75 years of the Constitution of India is underway in Lok Sabha. Can you give us the highlights?
Well, a very good evening to you, Nipakshi. As I speak to you in some time from now, Prime Minister of the country is expected to deliver his speech in the lower house, which is also called Lok Sabha in the Indian Parliament. And we heard the leader of opposition, Rahul Gandhi, spoke for almost half an hour, and he said that Indian Constitution, though it is said to be the longest in the world, it is also a bunch of ideas. He also went on record saying that if his party is chosen to power, is voted to power, then they will go for caste-based census. And he also said that he would also like to exceed or extend the 50% reservation limit for the SC, ST and OBC, which means scheduled caste, scheduled tribes and other backward classes in the country. So you heard Rahul Gandhi. He also took pot shots at the Treasury, and the Treasury time and again had to respond to his pot shots and to his criticism of the government. And now we are expecting the Prime Minister to give his thought on the two-day debate that has been going on in the lower house, because the 2 days were dedicated for the lower house, and the climax would be the Prime Minister's speech.
All right, Vishal, there has been a lot of slamming today in the Lok Sabha, with the opposition also slamming and the government replying. Kiran Rijiju also said that no one can compete with India in the field of democracy. Can you elaborate on that?
You heard the Parliamentary Affairs Minister Kiran Rijiju rightly saying that there is already a Ministry for the Minority Affairs which safeguards the interests of the different religions, which includes the Christians, the Buddhists, and the Jains, and also the Muslims. So the criticism by the opposition and attack by the opposition, or accusation by the opposition that the interests of the minorities are not defended properly and also not defended at all by the government of India is uncalled for, has no substance, because there is a ministry there and we are taking all good care of the minorities, and the world sees India. That is why under the leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, India has gone up as far as the economy is concerned, from the 10th position in when he took office in 2014 to the 5th position, and India's rise has been acclaimed by the global south, by the world, and also the developed world is also watching the rise of India. This could not have been possible without the proper guidance of the Prime Minister, who has always been saying that for the development of the country, he needs sabka saath, sabka vikas, sabka prayas, which means he needs support of everybody, he needs efforts of everybody, and he needs development of everybody. Then only the country can prosper. And the world has seen how India has slowly and steadily rose up to the position of 5 as far as the economic development is concerned.
All right, Vishal. Prime Minister Modi is about to speak in a short while from now, as you said. What can be expected from it?
For the last 2 days, we have been hearing speeches of both the Treasury and also the opposition, and the debate for accusations and counter accusations have been going on, and we're expecting the Prime Minister to lay out a broad spectrum of what the government thinks about the administration of the country, and in what way the Prime Minister and his government have been running the country, and in what way the government has been safeguarding the interests of the marginal classes, marginalized classes, like the scheduled tribe, scheduled caste, other backward classes, and also the minorities. And we are expecting the Prime Minister to deliver the speech in his own way, because he is known for, capturing the attention of the audience. And so we are expecting a lot of humor, a lot of satire in his speech when he attacks the opposition, but with a smile.
All right, Vishal, thank you so much for all those details from the Parliament.